Hey guys, Mike Iser here, and we're on day 132 of my case study testing out the mileage and secret system. And if you're new here, do hit the like button, the subscribe and bell icon on your way in, because what I'm doing is I'm giving you a case study here of how this system is performing, showing you step by step, day by day, what is happening. Am I making money? Am I not making money? How are things progressing as time goes on, day by day? Are things improving? Are things getting worse? What are the tips and tricks you need to have in mind when you're doing this to be successful? I'm sharing my whole journey with you from beginning, pretty much. So, as far as what this is, I'm going to go over that with the newer people here so that you're brought up to speed before I go into the results for the day, as far as whether I've gotten a sale or not. So, this system is giving us 100 leads each day. It's drip feeding them to us, okay? And these leads are looking to make money online in some form or fashion. So what we're doing is with these leads that are building up, 100 a day, 3,000 a month, then 6,000, then 9,000, it builds and builds. We are going to Clickbank.com, the affiliate marketplace, and we're finding products there to promote in the make money area. So we're finding products in that area, and we are grabbing the email swipe files provided to us for free by the vendors of those products we're promoting. And we are copying those emails. There are 10 emails provided to us. We're copying them. We're pasting them inside of this inbuilt mailer, and we're mailing out to the leads. And when these emails are sent out, we can send out one email per day, basically, once every 23 hours. And if someone purchases through that link, we get a sale, we get a commission. So that is what we're doing in a nutshell. And as far as the cost of the system, it is a $30 setup fee the first month, and a $30 recurring billing the first month. So that's $60 total the first month. Illuminati confirmed. And then after that, it's $30 a month thereafter, right? So it's 30 bucks a month, and this is a cheaper alternative than, say, doing solo ads, where it is 30 to 40 bucks, and then it is, for the autoresponder, and then it is 50 bucks for 100 clicks over and over and over again, hoping to break even on the back end, right? So it's a more expensive ordeal because you have to constantly buy traffic, and not all the traffic is created equal. Sometimes you might get traffic that doesn't convert. So this is more of a cheaper solution to doing solo ads. And as far as the profitability is concerned, I've been able to hit break even day 50. I've been in profit since day 60, and I used to say as long as things continue as they are, I'm making $400 to $500 profit. But now it seems to be at $800 profit. It just spiked up, my profit. Month 5, it spiked up. Month 4 is when it happened, actually. So that's where I'm sitting at. And one key component to this whole game is we are not getting just 100 leads a day for one account. We are getting bonus leads because we signed someone up with this referral ID. And that gives you these 100 bonus leads. So then you get 200 leads a day, which is 6,000 leads at the end of the month, and then 12,000. But it doesn't stop there. If you don't have anyone to refer, you can refer yourself. And if you do that and you own 2 accounts, one under the other, you have 200 here, 100 here, that's 300 a day, that is 9,000 at the end of the month, and then 18,000. So you can see how we're going up from 3,000 to 6,000 to 9,000. Now, 200 leads is the maximum per account. But if you chain multiple accounts, one under the other, which is what I've done, I've got 7 accounts, all having 200, except the bottom one because there's nothing underneath it. But I was able to get a sign up on my bottom account so that now I've got 200 across 7 accounts. That is 1,400 leads a day. Now, that is quite a significant number of accounts to buy, and I would suggest to you, if you're coming on board, go with a recommended of 5 to see a decent amount of results in a reasonable time frame. If you're strapped for cash, go with a minimum of 2. That way you're at least taking advantage of the bonus leads capacity. Now, if you do get fewer accounts, keep in mind you're going to have to exercise more patience for the leads to build up to that critical mass point where the sales start really popping off and getting you some good amount of change, right? Because this is a numbers game. And there are people that have 2 accounts, 5 accounts, 7 accounts, 10 accounts, even more accounts. There's quite a wide spectrum. But what I would suggest to you is to come on board with a number of accounts you can comfortably hold for 3 to 4 months, because the most important thing is longevity in this game. You need to stick around long enough for the leads to build up to where you're seeing the results that you want out of this. Don't go all out with 10 accounts if you can only sustain it for 1 to 2 months. Don't do that. Go with half the accounts if that's the case for double the time. That would be better for you. But anyways, sales typically start happening week 3, week 4 if you're doing everything right. And by month, for me in my case, month 3, month 4 is where things really start popping off. That's where I started getting back-to-back sales. And so that's where things really start going off, and that's why I say give this a fair shake, give this time for the leads to build up, to mature, to get those quality leads coming in, and then you're going to start seeing things explode. Because the way this works is in phases. You have one phase where you don't see any sales because you're building up the leads, and then you have another phase where suddenly sales are popping up. And then you have another phase where sales start coming in more frequently, and maybe there's only 1-day gaps in between your sales. And then you have back-to-back sales. That's another phase. So that's the way this happens in phases. And right now, I just hit a phase where I doubled my income from 400 profit to 800 profit, right? That's where I'm sitting at now. So anyways, having explained all of this, let's now go into the results. And if you watched yesterday's video, you know that I had to hide stuff. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about that this video. So let's check out the results, and boom! Baby sale, $21.80. That's the one that I was sneaking away from you guys, trying to hide. But that's what we got, and we are at $121.52 for the week. We got 10th, 11th, 12th. We have 3 days to make sure this is over $225. We need another $100 coming in here. I like to keep it at $225 plus. Now let's go look at this sale, where it came from. It came from account number 6 over here, and let's see over here the number of hops. We had a very low number of hops. Things crashed here for whatever reason. We only had 778 hops. Some of them were for social paid, the prior product. Even though we're on email 5, they still trickle in for the new product. We're on email number 5, and we got 8 order form impressions over here. And let's see over here. This is the progression over time, and this is not from the beginning anymore. I can only show you the last 4 months. And here we go over here. This is what it looks like. So you can see, when I was talking to you about how things come in phases, if you were to see at the beginning of my journey, I had 16 days of no sales. Then we got a sale, and then now we have a new paradigm where we get sales on a consistent basis. And then somewhere along here, we got a smaller paradigm forming where we have 1-day gaps in with our sales, and then it got broken up here, and then again 1-day gaps for 20 days over here, and then it got broken up, and now we have back-to-back sales over here, back-to-back sales, back-to-back, back-to-back. So that is where we're at. Paradigms form out of nowhere, it seems. So things can change in an instant. So when you think that nothing's happening, boom, something can just start happening out of nowhere. That's the way that this system works for whatever reason. So just keep that in mind, and let's just look into the statistics a little bit more over here. So one thing, before I talk about that, let me just finish this up here. So where we're at is $295.61 for the month. We're at $2,908 gross running total. We're closing in on $3,000 earned profit, gross income. And profit is $1,639. This is our net running total over here, okay? And we are at $295 after 9 days. So actually, we're not quite on track to hitting $1,250, which is my target for this month. We're on track to being a little bit underneath where we were the prior month. We're looking to be hitting $990 odd or $980, somewhere there. So hopefully things pick up. And this is what I want to talk about. I'll talk about it now. As far as how Social Paid is doing, not Social Paid, WriteAppReviews is doing with the specific landers I've been using, I've chosen to test out the specific landing pages instead of the generic landing page, the generic hop link, and see if this converts better. And thus far, we're only 4 days in, so it's a little bit too early to tell, but we're not actually doing very well. We're at 2,991 hops sent, and we are at what is it over here? Where is it? Hops per order. Yeah, we're only at 2,991 hops per order over the last 14 days. Yeah, that's not very good. So anyways, we'll see if this shifts, if this changes for us. We've been getting lots of sales the last few days for the prior product we were promoting. So WriteAppReviews has not started generating sales for us. It's only gotten, what is it? One initial sale. We've only had one initial sale. That's crazy. Over the last four or 5 days. So that's where we're sitting at. Hopefully things pick up. But I never finished talking about this over here. So let me finish talking about this. So we got the sale for account number 6. And account number 6 is now at its 11th sale. So this is actually getting quite a few sales. This account number 6, it's had the most initial sales. 12 initial sales, but it's only got 3 upsells. And that's what's keeping it closer to the bottom of the pack. Actually, I don't know if it is at the bottom of the pack anymore. Let me see. Now, this is number 1. This is in a close, well, it's in second, but it's up there as well. So this is the top of the pack. And then we have this and this, which is, I guess, the middle of the pack. I don't know, maybe we could also say 6 is the middle of the pack now. We could say that. And then we could say this is the bottom of the pack. So 6 is not doing too bad. It's kind of shifting up out of the bottom of the pack. This used to be our number 1 performer. Now it's in the middle of the pack. So it's interesting to see the shifts over here. But that covers all the metrics I want to share with you today. So as far as these specific landing pages and promoting these specific landing pages, one other thing I wanted to mention is that in the description, I am cherry picking out of the sets that the vendor provides us. There are 11 sets now that the vendor is giving people, if they're subscribed to their email list, of new swipe files to use to promote social paid and WriteAppReviews. And I am cherry picking the ones I like best and putting it in a document over here, a Google Doc over here. If I open this up, you're gonna see all of them right now are for social paid, extra emails leading to the specific landing pages, which convert better. But I am now gonna be starting to add WriteAppReviews specific landing pages, cherry picked out of those 11 sets, and pasting them in here. I'll probably do that today or tomorrow, because I'm gonna have to start using these new landing pages because I'm running out. Like if you check out, let me go over here. Where is it? Let's open up this over here. So if I go to the marketplace and I go to the affiliate page for WriteAppReviews, let me go there real quick. Affiliate page. And I see the 10 emails over here. Let me go to the email swipes. The specific landing pages that I can use. Email 5 doesn't have one, but email 6 does have one over here, and this is the last one. After this, for 7, 8, 9, 10, there are no specific landing pages to use. So I've got to go to those sets to get specific landing pages, so I can test at the end of these 10 days of testing out WriteAppReviews with these specific landers if it helped to increase conversions. So far, we know from my experience that it does increase conversions with social paid. We don't yet know definitively with WriteAppReviews. And so far, we're really lagging behind in sales. So I don't know if it's that I'm unlucky or if it's the fact that these landing pages aren't doing as well. I don't know what it is. We're gonna have more data by the end of these 10 days to make a better decision and assessment. But that's where we're at. So now I wanna go into coming on board with this system. If you're interested in coming on board, what you're gonna do is come to the description of this video and click on this first link over here, join My Legion Secret over here. When you click on that link, by the way, if you click on this link and sign up, do let me know, because what I'll do is I'll give you 500 email swipe files that you can use, and out of those 500 emails, 200 of them are written in a generic fashion, such that you can copy and paste them and promote any offer that you want. So you could promote Warrior Plus, Multiple Income Funnel, MLGS, and the reason why you'd want to promote MLGS is so that you can get your bottom account getting the bonus leads. So if you've got 5 accounts at 900 leads a day and you want to get to 1,000 leads a day, if you use these emails, copy and paste, and promote My Legion Secret to the My Legion Secret leads themselves, get that bottom sign up, you will get 100 bonus leads from there, which is an extra 3,000 leads a month, which is significant. Also, I'll provide you with some free email support as well, answer all your questions, and help keep you on the straight and narrow. So that's available to everyone that signed up. So if you have signed up with me and you do have a question, feel free to reach out to me anytime. So having explained all of that, you're going to click on this button over here, enter your email, and click Get Started. This will bring you over to the sales page. Now, once you're on the sales page, you click this button and you sign up for your first account. This is where you're going to have to start paying close attention, because you need to chain your accounts properly to get those bonus leads, right? First account doesn't matter. Second account, it does matter. So let's log into our first account. And now what you're going to have to do once you're logged in is copy this link, paste it in your browser, and then sign up for your second account. That way your second account is underneath your first, giving your first 100 bonus leads. And you'll know that that's worked by going to the My Leads and this showing as 200 over here. If this shows 200, it's going to appear in this much time, you've done it right. And one thing I want to mention over here as well is that the first day you're going to have 100 leads, but the second day it will update to 300 leads, right? You'll get those bonus leads showing up. And then 500, then 700, then 900. 200 a day, basically. So one other thing is when you're creating your accounts, use a different email for each account. With Gmail, you can create 5 Gmail accounts with 1 phone number. And if you run out of Gmails, use Yahoo, use mail.com, and Proton Mail. I tend to favor Proton Mail out of those options. And one other thing is when you're setting up these accounts, what you're going to do is create the, like I told you, the second account under the first, using the first account's referral ID. But for account 3, you do not use this. You use account 2's referral ID, okay? And you sign up account 3 that way. And for account 4, you use account 3's referral ID, okay? Not account 2's. And it goes on and on like that. And that way, you will make sure that each account has 200 leads, okay? And if you run into any issues, contact support. They're aware that people want to create multiple accounts and they can sort you out. And one last thing is when you're creating your accounts and you're doing it all in the same day, put a number at the end of your first and last name. So like Mike 2, Iser 2, Mike 3, Iser 3. The reason being is that the system will reject the same first and last name appearing over and over again. And to avoid that, you want to put in those numbers. Later on, you can go to the profile and delete those numbers from your first and last name so that they don't appear over here when you're sending an email to someone as Michael 2, Iser 2. So do make sure you delete those later on, okay? Now, having explained all of that, you're going to come over to clickbank.com and sign up for an account. It's free to sign up. Once you signed up with Clickbank, you're going to open this menu, go to Accounts, and create an account nickname in Clickbank. You're going to do this as an affiliate over here. Enter in your nickname, follow these instructions, click Sign Up, and this will pop up here. When you click it, it'll lead you to the overview of all your results. And from here, we're going to go to the marketplace. And out of all these categories of products we can promote, we're going to stick with e-business and e-marketing. And out of all these products, we're going to sort this by gravity so we know what the products that are performing the best are, that most affiliates are getting sales with. And that is this one over here. And I like to promote this one as well. And that's what we're promoting right now, number 3. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up this affiliate page over here. So this is going to give us the email swipe files we're going to use. If we open up this, we got 10 email swipe files for free to use. And by the way, if you sign up with MLGS, they will upsell you to get some swipe files, but you don't have to buy that because we're using these ones for free. So we're on email number 5, and what we're doing is we're gonna be copying and pasting this email. So let's highlight this subject and press Control C. Come over here, go to the mailing system, select our leads, and Control V, paste that in there. Now, I don't like to use that email subject line. That's not a very good one. I like to use these ones over here. And this one over here really performs well for me. Obviously, the more times I send it out, it starts performing less effectively because the leads have already seen it over and over again. But when I first started using this, it popped off, this title over here, just letting you know. Because look at this. It's got a dollar amount here, like $25 to $35 an hour, after clicking one button. that's appealing. Like, that's appealing to the idea of a push button solution, right? Like, oh, one button, and I'm adding their name in here as well. People respond to outrageous things like this in email subject lines for whatever reason. So anyways, I'm going to copy this instead and paste this over here. And if you want to learn how to write good email subject lines, check out my playlist on my tips and tricks. I go over all of that in one of the videos there. You'll be able to find it. Just search through them. But anyways, we're going to copy and paste the body now over here, all the way up to signature. Copy this, and then come over here, click in this box, Control A, backspace, Control V. Now, I'm going to expand this out, and we're going to put in our name at the bottom over here. Okay, and we're going to change a couple of other things. This name in brackets here, we're going to put in a short code there in its place. This first name fix over here, and this is going to replace this with that person's actual first name. And anything else over here? No, that's about it. So then we're going to highlight where the link goes. Click here now. I'm just going to actually make this whole line a link. That looks a bit better. So I'm going to put the link in over here. So what we do is we come back over here, we go to promote, and then we enter in a tracking ID here. I like to use this for WriteAppReviews, so we know what product is getting us the conversion, and MLGS 1, which account. We hit create hop link over here, we copy it, and we come back over here with this highlighted, we click this button, and Control V, paste that in there. And there we go, there's our affiliate link. And just making sure that that is, yeah, that's all the places we need to put it. Just double checking everything looks good up over here. We hit perfect timing at this point. And this is going to send out the email when the lead is most likely to see it and open it, because MLGS keeps track of historical data as far as when the leads open their emails. So clicking that is going to make sure that we get a better open rate. So always click on this and then hit send email. There'll be a button over here, send email and preview. Okay, but out of those you'll click send email. It's an orange button, and once you click that, you'll see some animated bars go across the bottom here, and then this will pop up saying you have to wait 23 hours before you can mail out again. When that happens, we just need to repeat the same process for each one of your accounts. And an easy way to do that is to duplicate this tab by right-clicking and going to duplicate tab, signing out of this duplicated tab, and signing back in with your second account. So let's do that real quick. And the reason we're doing this is so we can copy and paste the information over. So once we're here, we're going to go to the mailing system, just close that out, select all our leads, and then come back a tab, copy the subject line over here, Control C, come over here, Control V, come over here. I'll just do this as fast as I normally do this, okay? That's how I normally do it. And then click this button, click over here, change the 1 to a 2, boom. So this has now got our second account's tracking ID in there. All we have to do is just change this 1 to a 2. But usually when I do this, I never show you how I normally do it. I normally do it very fast, and I get this done in 5 minutes. Initially, when you start doing it, it's going to take you a bit longer, but really, when you've done this as many times as I have, it goes from 10 minutes a day to 5 minutes a day. It's insane. Anyways, you hit perfect timing over here as well, and you hit send email, and then you're done with this as well. And you do that for each one of your accounts, and each account is going to take you like, what is it, like 15 seconds? Something crazy like that. So once you're done for the day, that's it. You don't have to think about it anymore. Work on another business. This is one of those businesses where you get it done in the beginning of the day or whenever you have free time, and then you have free time to think about other things. You should always have multiple streams of income. And I'm going back to a question that was asked a couple days back, like whether you should do this as well as some other thing. Do multiple businesses, get multiple income streams going. There's no reason to have this be your only focus, especially when it only takes 10 minutes a day. You need to maximize your time. Spend as much time as you possibly can in your free time building income streams. So have this be one of the streams in the quiver, right? Don't put all your attention, all your hopes and dreams on this one thing. Just do the work, get it done, and then build other streams alongside of it. Anyways, just some let's a mini rant, I'll call that. So I'll wrap this up here. I won't go on too long. We're at 24 minutes. So if you found value with this, do hit the like button. Do subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're looking to come on board, send me an email at mikeiserconsulting@gmail.com, MIKEISER consulting@gmail.com, and I'll shoot over those free resources to you. You could also ask me any questions over there as well. But I'll see you in tomorrow's video.